I hope you are very well, and thank you again for joining with another Bitcoin update from Trading in Depth. Of course, I'm very happy today because the plan that I gave last week went exactly as I predicted. I just wanted to give you an update, show you exactly what I was looking at, why I was looking at that, and how it actually progressed, and what we are going to expect next, and what would be our reaction to the market, basically based on what we see. Okay, but before we go into that, I want to just show you a brief clip, like a 2-minute clip of what I mentioned in the last video. It's better that you go and watch the full video to understand the whole concept and my idea. Again, if you have watched it, it's better to rewatch it, because now the trade progressed and you can see and compare how was I thinking before I even see any of the things happening. There were so many doubts in the market. Everyone was negative. Everyone was expecting the channel to break down, Bitcoin to go lower. Markets, not only crypto but other markets, were not really well. I will just play this clip. Yeah, just you see, just a short 2-minute video of this. Really a few good confluence. That's why for me this could also be a swing trading position, not simply a long, for a short time frame. So I have currently this plan in mind. We had this parallel channel, so we lost the channel and then we get back into the channel, and for me that was like a important thing, and I expect this channel to continue to the other side. Of course I will take profit in good important levels, and I will look at the volume sections. Also, the other confluence that we had is this range value area low. So if you go to a daily chart, you can see that we clearly have value area low. So many confluences. You have the low of the channel, you have the weekly, you have the value area low, you have the 0 2.5, and then you had the daily naked point of control, and you had naked session point of. So 6 confluences. For me it was like hard to even if it comes back, I mean, I would get stopped out, and I mean, I won't take another long. But if I see like a good reaction, even if I get stopped out, I'm already in a trade in this long, from literally $1 or $2 difference from this weekly. And simply for me, if it goes down, my idea is invalidated, and I don't mind losing 2.71%. Here, it's important that you manage your risk. For me, because this reward is higher, like 17% I expect, or even higher to the top of the range, around this could possibly go up to here for me as well, which is 25%. This would be fine. I wouldn't even close this totally. I would take profit and also hedge if we get here and start to reject. I'm also aware that this could potentially go up to here and they take all the liquidity from this high. So a few different things could be going on, and I wouldn't fully close unless I see like a big reaction. I would personally, if I see rejection, I prefer to keep still some of this long open, because it can still basically do that and still go up. For me, there are still some reasons to keep this long open, but if we get back again into this daily, then yeah, for me it's like yeah, we can rotate again back down. Okay, now that you have watched that video, we are back. As you see, I told you exactly where I'm taking my long. I was already in the trade. We were basically looking for this long position from here to first. Initially, let me just put the stop loss. We already had the low. I know where's my invalidation. It was very small, around less than 3%. I know where's my first take profit is. I knew where's my first major take profit is, and I also knew where is my bigger target and where I basically expect a bigger reaction. And again, that went exactly as I expected. And again, that clip was very well explaining that. And yeah, let's see what is happening. As you see, is right now we are basically at this channel high. We actually let me just zoom in. We actually very closely miss the channel high, so that is one thing to keep in mind. Of course, this could be also classed as a touch if you just take it a little bit differently. I use the let me just go back, the highest wick from the 4-hour time frame. You can, if you take this the second wick, you will have a hit, and for me that is totally like a touch. We have to see how it progresses. The other thing that we had on the chart was basically this parallel channel, and the main idea was based off of this parallel channel. I wanted to see the high of this. If we had major reaction, we didn't have like a major reaction at this high. As you see, we had like a few minutes, yeah, not even a major trend change and getting back into the previous high. We just continued, rallied up, and we got back to this range high of this one. So clearly this is our range, and we are here at resistance. Okay, as I said, I basically hedged my position here. I took major profits. I have my stops in a proper place, so even if we hit that stop, I don't really care because I took majority of the profits. And if it runs, it runs. We can still push up because the market structure is still bullish. We haven't lost anything. And if you again remember from this video, which you should because you see it just right now, I told you this could possibly do basically just go out of the channel, do this, and again break out. I'm aware of that possibility. As you see, we already had a back test. We had some sort of reaction. Whether this stays or we get acceptance back into this daily level, that's a question that time will only tell us. For me, yeah, I haven't took a long here, so this back test could possibly be the back test that pushes the price higher. But yeah, for me still not enough to take a long. Okay, so let me just change my, yeah, so yeah, I personally look maybe for the back test of the daily and see what is going on here. We have some confluences with yeah, previous day equilibrium if it happens today, which is, I don't know if I'm going to be basically trading anymore today. So and tomorrow, yeah, I will look to see if we get any backtest from here. That could potentially, if we hold it, could give me like another long. It could even go for a week down, and then yeah, basically let me just tell. So we could see, okay, this already go up. That's one scenario because we already had this backtest. I haven't took the long yet, not convinced to take this long yet. But if we see this, and this could possibly be the second option for a long, I'm gonna look for this area. And even if we lose this and we kind of get back above, that would give me even a better idea of what is my risk here. I can for example enter on something like that, and yeah, then I can just basically take it to higher levels. We will talk about the potential targets. I'm not giving this setup, just first one thing to mention, this is not a financial advice. So if you you have to know what you're doing, and you have to be able to react to the markets, and you have to also develop your own trading personality. It takes time, and as well for me it took time, still working on my a lot of things that for my trading things. So don't really take this as a financial or trading advice, which isn't. It's just a paper trading, so you can see if it's working for you or not. But yeah, what do I look for again? This area. If we blast through this, I basically, if we do that, I don't take a long here. I will wait for this to come back up, and if I see either a quick rejection, or if we come back up and hold this, then I will take a long. If we don't do that, simply I won't take a long, and I'm already in a short. So for me, I already took the short here. Okay, so for me there was a few confluences. We had this local range going on, we had the value area high, we had the local golden pocket going on, and for me it was like a scalp, but it could turn into more. Right now I took profits. My stop is at entry. If we again push back higher, I don't care. Like what I said here, I don't care if I get stopped out. So I have a long running from here, I have a short running from here. I could possibly, if we get a good reaction, I can add back to my long here. But if not, I will hold this. And for me, the other option, I mean, this daily is very key for me. If we simply get back to this and spend some time here, and we come here and we don't reclaim, and we see again rejection, this could be adding into my shorts instead of my long, and could be going down. So this area is very key, and for that you need to use order flow to see if we are actually having any absorption. Are there like shorts opening and someone holding the price high, or is it simply no support and it's just falling down, and then from the other side people are aggressively shorting, which in that case I would take the short side and class this whole section as a deviation of the first range that we had, and I will trade this back down. If not, if this holds, I will trade it to the upside, but it could also go up from here. I have this long running. I don't want to add into my long right now, but if not, again, just this one is key for me. Let's see how it develops. So I just wanted to give you this short update and see you show you that how basically an idea could progress. I had a comment which said that okay, it's very hard to predict any major long on the bitcoins and etc. Because you don't know what's happening on the other markets. And I actually had analyzed my charts on SPX, and yeah, basically S&P 500 E-mini CME. So these two I also analyzed, and I actually had like an exact level for SPX. I don't have it open. I would have shown it to you if I had this open. It exactly was very coinciding with the level that I was expecting on the SPX chart. That's one of the reasons why I took this basically long. And maybe one more thing which I don't know if I wanted to share, but yeah, maybe I can share this with you. One very critical thing that affected my decision, and I was very confident to take this long, was actually the FIB times that I had. I knew when I'm gonna exactly take my long, and as you see, like I have my time pivots here that I was exactly looking at. So you see they are very well respected. As soon as we reached this one, for example, we had that much drop. This one exactly, we had a lot of drops. This one we had both drops, rises and drops. This one rises, this one drops, this one again rises. So you see, exactly at the start, usually we have like a change or like a massive volatility. I expected that here. I knew it from days before that I'm going to take this, and then we had all of those confluences that I talked about in the video, and you can zoom in and you can see what happens. So basically I actually opened my trade around these areas, but you had the opportunity to open on a back test. Yeah, this was the weekly level. If I mark it here, so we had this weekly level. Yeah, as you see, you had exactly the time and everything like matching literally on the minute. So it, for me, like was like, man, why wouldn't I take this long? And you can see there was not like a major pullback. Like we just are up and up and up. Okay, I feel like this is going to slow down, and until we see some clarity of how this range will progress, if it's to the downside or if it's basically going to the upside. That would determine how the price will go. If it goes down into the weekly, basically this area, for me this is a little bit sign of weakness, and I will, depending on the situation, I will probably take the short. And if we break down, I won't take the long. So I'm not a breakout trader in either way. This is not a breakout. I mean, I'm not going to short this. I will wait for the retest. And for the upside, I'm not really going to long it, because I have the long from here still running. So that's it from this video. I think it's very clear what my plan is. I've explained it enough. I told you the reasons why I traded my previous setup and how extremely well it went, and I hope it helps you also to understand and get into my mindset, and yeah, be able to replicate it yourself into your trading system. So please like the video if you learned anything from it, and if it was if it was helpful for you. It helps me to have motivation to continue building this up. I actually start to, I mean, I have some lack of time to always create this, but if I see some reaction and see people love these videos, I would try to create more of these. Yeah, and comment below if you have any questions. I will definitely try to answer it. And yeah, say any opinion that you have. Yeah, and thank you again. Have a nice day or night, depending on wherever you are, and see you in the next one. Ciao.